Hola, bonjour, merhaba, konnichi, wagwan, hello. You know who it is, people? It's Arsenal's realist, aka Phantom of the Emirates, aka your Donny Wani Ding Dong. Thanks for the view subscribers and hit the subscribe button if you feel like it. Thank you very much. But you know what? As you can see, I've dropped about 20 to 30 videos in the last 2 weeks to 3 weeks. So check them out. I'm going to recommend the Gary Neville one because I want to talk about the Man City Man U game. The Man United Liverpool game. Obviously, it's ended 0-0. United are top of the league. Even if it's just going to be for 3-4 days, I think they've got Fulham next and Sheffield United are their two next games. So they actually got a chance of staying at the top for a little while. And who knows what that can spin into. Let's not forget what league we're in. Do you know what I mean? Anything can happen. But I'm talking directly to the Man United fans now. My people, my football fans, my fellow league battlers and the good old days, the Van Nistelrooys and Thierry Henry, the good days, yeah? Let me talk to you. Obviously, a lot of you are Ole out, and some people ain't Ole out. There's all different reasons and logics behind people's reasoning. But what I'm saying is of course, I think it makes sense and made sense to go for Pochettino at the time. I'm not going to lie, it makes sense. He'd done well at Southampton. He took them to a level which was beyond them, if you know what I mean. Everybody could see that he took them above and beyond what they was before. He'd done the same with Tottenham. So you say to yourself, it made perfect sense at the time. But do you know what? Ole came in and it was a suspect. There's no CV there to suggest he deserves that job or a level of that experience that's going to be needed to carry on in the footsteps that once were Sir Alex Ferguson and whatever the history of United. One penalty against PSG later, he gets the contract signed, and do you know what? He was at the wheel, everyone was happy. And then of course, bad results come. Of course. And it comes down to, do you know what? All I can say is, I think football's a beautiful game. I think it's a bit more tactical and it's a little bit more intricate and it's a little bit more magical than just saying every time you hit a stumbling block, get the manager out. He don't even do tactics. Honestly, he don't even talk to the players. He must just go home and go out. No, bruv. Whether you like a manager or not, he prepares a whole week for that game. 3 days, 4 days. Whether you like what you see at the end of it, that's debatable and sometimes agreeable, sometimes disagreeable. But I don't know. Is Ole living off the aura that he did bring to United? At the end of the day, he's one of the last links to that old school United, that old generation, that never say die mentality, the Man United spirit on the pitch. He's the closest thing that Man United fans will ever get to even smell, taste, or come close to even resembling the feeling of the old school. You move on from him, obviously it's a whole absolute new rebuild, like what was kind of going to happen, even though it didn't happen with Mourinho. I mean, Moyes, you kind of try to carry on. Then it happens with Van Gaal. For some reason it goes to then Mourinho. All these things don't quite sit right and add up to what Man United is. But I've been saying it to my friend now for a while. Listen, when Ole came in, I said the same thing. We was all bantering and joking. I believe Pochettino was best for the job. But we take that equation out of it now. Pochettino's at PSG. There's no point keep talking. Yeah, he didn't win nothing. Let's get that right as well. But Solskjaer is at United now. And I'm asking you lot United fans, give me your honest opinions. Tell me. I'm not against people being Ole out. I have nothing in it. Neither here, neither there. Apart from understanding football and wanting to have genuine debates and genuine conversations. And I think it's very rare. For instance, I believe at the Chelsea scenario with Mourinho, yes, you can talk. Mourinho's a brilliant manager, but sometimes it is clearly something going on with the manager and the players. Whether you want to say the manager's the problem or not, that's debatable. Of course, sometimes it is. But yes, there is in some cases going to be times where actually the outward is going to be used. But it's so common now that people say, I want Kroenke out and Arteta out, I want Glazers out and Solskjaer out, where it's almost like, do you know what, I'm not saying you can't have that, but to me that doesn't make sense. So to the Man United fans now, I ask you, I waited for this, I knew it was going to come at one point, I saw it coming, I've been telling my friend for a while, but you're top of the league, you're a few points clear, let's get it right, this is Liverpool's best team in 25 Ross, Clark, Bomber, Barty, Rati, Clarty, Ding Dong years, yeah? And it's Man United's worst team in years, in the last 20 years, say. So they're top of the league. What I saw today in the game was a disciplined performance from Man United. I can't say much more. Was it beautiful? No. Was it silky? No. Did it resemble the old Man U? No. But do you know what? It was a disciplined performance. I saw Salah, Mane and Firmino giving it trying to give it the first half. They gave it their best shot. I didn't see a shot on target, personally. I know it said 4-5 by the end of the first half. I didn't see De Gea get tested. I didn't see nothing. I saw United sitting there quite comfortably. What Solskjaer's installed is, here going down this vanity road. All right, Van der Beek's on the bench. There's a question mark there we need to see. But it's been 2 months. Can we stop being like that? Come on, man. It's adaptation, this and that. And don't get me wrong, when and if it goes wrong, there are going to be the questions that get asked. But let's be real. Van der Beek hasn't played here. He could be... Van der Beek could be in the gym. He could be getting an extra bit of speed in his. He could be basically doing them last, crossing the T's and dotting the I's to get him fully ready and adapted to play in the Premier League. And I know I'm just playing devil's advocate and giving you reasons, but like I said, I hate it when I hear fans saying, oh, we don't know football. He don't know football. He has no tactics. Trust me, bro. You must just be going home and having a McDonald's. Like, yeah, say it for 1 second if you must, because we live off the fucking bullshit vanity answers and banter. But then can we talk about football seriously? He's spending 18 days with them players, yeah? He's whatever the thing is. I don't know what lockdown's like now, but they're preparing for every game. Nothing you see is a fluke. So, out. We want him out. That's what's been happening. Obviously, that pace got set. Certain fans like to say out, and that's their problem. It's no big deal. They say it. That's cool. I'm against that kind of way of thinking. I like to be a bit more tactical than that. But it's spread. And now, if you just always say out, what I say to the Man United fans, you're top of the league. Your point's clear. Staying in this rhythm and in this momentum, who knows what could happen? I think it's fair to say you're in top 4 full. Definitely right now. Why couldn't you do something great if a madness happens? If you uproot Ole now and bring Allegri in, whoever you want, trust me, Allegri ain't going to want Luke Shaw, Wan-Bissaka, maybe not even Bruno Fernandes, definitely not Rashford. So trust me, you're going to get uprooted from the roots to the fucking tip of the tree. So you're not going to be first for long. So what I'm saying is, do you want to stay with Solskjaer till the end of the season, then get someone new in and start a whole rebuild? Or are we the kind of people that are saying, do you know what, maybe we can adapt our opinion? Someone could not be right for the job and maybe be what we would describe as shit, you want to say. But if you start saying, like you look at United now, I think one of United's biggest problems is they don't have an outright striker. A real outright striker. Just for argument's sake, if you put Diego Costa up front for United, I reckon then you add a couple goals each game. Neymar's, you add a couple goals, and that's very easy for me to name players like that. But I'm trying to give an example of an outright striker. Making Martial an outright striker, I think, will take away from his ground game. And that, do you know what I mean? That false nine, that kind of role. That Firmino type play. That's where you want him playing. So I think United's biggest problem is they don't have a striker. Honestly, I haven't seen United's biggest problem being Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I don't see that. But a lot of people are screaming out. And to be honest, a lot of them people do seem to have YouTube channels. A lot of the normal fans I talk to seem to be a bit more on the route of it's kind of getting there now. Let's see what happens. But this is just me talking to you lot, to the Man U fans. Big up my realists as well watching. But let me know what you think, Man U fans, innit? You're top of the league. How does it go? Should you sack him now? You can't say let's wait till we win the league and then sack him. Like, is that fair? Like, what? I'm saying you can, but what do you lot want? Leave me in the comment section. Has Ole adapted to this job, and has he bring a little unity? Because I see discipline. And let's be real, one thing that all the winning teams have got, the Man City Premier League winning team, Liverpool Premier League winning team, Arsenal, Chelsea, United, Leicester, they got a bond. Yeah, they got a good team spirit that are all on one level, almost like a mini family, this and that. Look at United's team. Pogba, Martial, Wan-Bissaka, Maguire, Bruno Fernandes. They're all the same age. Everyone is the same age except for De Gea. Everyone is on a call. They must be going out together for dinner. They're all on the same playing field. Look at Arsenal, blood. We've got David Luiz, 68. We've got Willian, 42. We've got Martinelli, 12. Saka, 13. Bruv, all the ages are, I don't believe. I'm just saying this. There's one of the correlations I find with the winning teams is they have a real good bond. That Man United strong bond. That Invincible strong bond. And you know what? I think there's a little few pros and pluses on the side of United. You lot let me know what you think about the Solskjaer situation. I don't like saying out and all of this shit. I believe we judge people on their performances and how they finish at the end of the season. At the end of the season, you then judge it and then see where you go. But as it is now, I'm not trying to suck no one off. I think Solskjaer's doing a good job, man, from what I can see. There's a few suspect substitutions, Van der Beek, this and that, but Liverpool weren't saying nothing. You lot let me know what you think in the comments. This was just a quick one, yeah? Make sure you love your people. Make sure your people love you. Arsenal Realist, out.